The Chinook is famous worldwide, not only for its ability to carry 3 underslung loads simultaneously, but also its load carrying capacity, both externally and internally. In today's configuration, the aircraft could carry an incredible 6 additional tons of freight and still achieve an impressive range of 300 miles. The team are now positioning to drop off the underslung load in front of you. Dropping off an underslung load requires a robust and effective communication process between all crew members, as pilots are unable to see what's going on underneath the aircraft. This is achieved by the crewmen in the rear cabin painting a mental picture for the pilots of the intercom, using voice marshalling to direct the aircraft to the precise drop-off point, ensuring the aircraft lands safely clear of the load. Conducting an essential weapons drop-off close to the front line under the watchful eye of Sergeant Lawson. JHSS have wrecked the landing site and are marking it with smoke. Not only does this identify the drop-off area, but it also gives Coops an appreciation of the wind, direction and strength. Once safely on the deck, the JHSS team will leave the aircraft in order to attach the gun to the Land Rover and provide mutual support ahead of moving it onwards to its battlefield location. Having successfully dropped the gun, Coops will manoeuvre the aircraft forward and down away from the load to allow the troops to disembark and set up in a defensive posture. At RAF Odeon, we are fortunate to have our very own underslung training area. This allows crews to practice lifting a variety of items, from netted barrels to heavy ISO containers. This invaluable training wouldn't be possible without the support of JHSS, a tri-service organisation based at RAF Benson that offers specialist skills in underslung load operations, including rigging, hooking and the preparation of landing sites. Next, the aircraft will conduct an over-the-shoulder departure. This is a dynamic manoeuvre used to quickly move away from enemy threats in front of the aircraft. As they climb and build rearwards momentum, the lower ballistic protection was presented to the threat. The nose snaps around quickly to give the crewmen effective weapon arcs should they be required to defend the aircraft, its crew and their passengers. Having built up forward speed, the Chinook will now provide overwatch for the troops on the ground, scanning the area ahead for potential threats before returning to the drop-off site to offer close-in support.
Oh, it's the jet plumber. Oh.
Although not fitted today, 3 defensive weapon systems can be mounted to the helicopter. 1 on either side and 1 on the tail ramp. Their sole use is to protect the aircraft and are only to be used in life-threatening situations.
So what's it going to do now?
They look out for support.
As Coops flies past, he'll keep the speed back, present the starboard weapon systems to the threat side and give the troops on the ground maximum support whilst they conduct their mission-critical tasks. If you've got a camera handy, the dog run provides a cracking opportunity for some great photos. Get ready to hear the Chinook's iconic blade slap. On the ground, we can see the troops de-rigging the load. JHSS are the Specialist Helicopter Handling Unit for Defence, a joint squadron made up of both Army and RAF personnel based out of RAF Benson in Oxfordshire. Formed in 1982, they primarily work with our UK support helicopters, including the Chinook, Puma and Merlin, providing specialist helicopter landing site reconnaissance and the movement of essential supplies by internal and external loads, exactly as you can see during today's demonstration. They've been involved in every major conflict in their 40-year history, and the team today is led by Sergeant Lawson, an RAF mover with a team of 4 Royal Logistic Corps, 3 Army Air Corps and 2 RAF, demonstrating their capability to operate as one in any environment. The Chinook is inextricably linked to the modern battlefield. During conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq, the unmistakable sound of the Chinook's blade slap offered reassurance to those on the ground, letting them know help was always to hand. The unmatched combination of power, agility and endurance has put the Chinook to the forefront of support helicopter operations for over 40 years. always making its time and its target, whatever the task. Looking out the starboard window today is Sergeant Mal King. Born and raised in South Africa, Mal moved back to the UK in 2003, where he served as a crewman on the Lynx Mark 7 with the Army. He eventually saw sense in 2019 and came over to the Chinook force on a 4-year exchange. Fortunately, and much to our delight, that exchange became a permanent transfer. He's our lead crew serve weapons instructor and has accumulated over 2,000 flying hours. The Chinook's supported by a huge team of engineers that keep the airframe functional and airworthy 365 days a year to hold national standby commitments. It's worth noting that the Chinook is the only aircraft displaying today to draw its clue exclusively from frontline units. All our display activities are conducted around normal operational commitments, and it's thanks to the tireless work of the aircrew, engineers and supporting functions that have enabled the team to deliver their normal outputs while preparing to be here today. The crew are now repositioning for a running landing. This is a maneuver used when the aircraft is operating with limited power, such as flying at high weights, in hot and high climates, or in an emergency with one engine inoperative, as maintaining forward speed reduces the power demand on the aircraft. As they run the aft wheels on, you'll see the tandem rotors of the Chinook used to bring the aircraft to a complete stop, and showing just how much control Coops has over the aircraft, he'll bring it to a stop on just the 2 aft wheels before landing on all 6. Chinook can carry a wide range of vehicles internally, including armoured fighting vehicles, motorcycles and quad bikes with trailers. Having been tied down securely throughout the flight, the team will now unstrap the quad bike to demonstrate how quickly it can be offloaded from the aircraft to offer support to the troops already on the ground. Quad bikes are often used in conjunction with trailers to transport ammunition resupplies and other mission critical equipment around the battlefield at pace.
That is cool.
With the cargo safely dispatched, the aircraft will conduct a high-performance departure. By using all the available power offered up by the 2 impressive 5,000 horsepower Honeywell engines, the aircraft can quickly depart the area whilst minimising the risks presented by different threats on the ground. As the aircraft repositions, we'd like to express our gratitude to Major Ali Hughes and his team from JHSS for supporting today's roll demonstration. The aircraft is now going to position expeditiously forward and down to recover the troops. With their task complete, the passengers are now cleared back onto the aircraft with a brand new addition to the Chinook roll demo, the big orange thumb. Wearing the thumb today and operating at the number 1 crew position is Sergeant Aaron Woodward. Born and raised under the bright lights of Blackpool, Woody joined the RAF in 2012 as an RAF regiment gunner. Woody is a survival instructor and crewman trainer and is keen to contribute to the next generation of the Chinook force. Woody and Mal are now working together seamlessly to secure all personnel and the cabin before giving the all clear to climb to Coops and Luke in the front. As Woody dons the iconic orange hands to wave as a final goodbye, Cosford, can I ask that you all put your hands in the air and give a huge wave to the team? We love seeing your photos and videos, so if you've taken any good ones today, we'd be grateful if you could tag us using the hashtag RAF Village all day today. We've got a big team who are ready to answer all of your questions. On behalf of myself and the team, thank you so much for watching our display. We hope you enjoyed the rest of the day here at Cosford and look forward to seeing you all again very soon. So for one last time, please put your hands together for the 2024 Chinook roll demonstration.
Well, what a great demonstration of the iconic Royal Air Force Chinook by the roll demonstration team. A huge team effort. Not just those involved with the aircraft, but of course all the ground troops and JHSS